Well, we've said a lot about Sony recently, and most of it's been good, which has been a pleasant surprise because the company has genuinely managed to produce phones, particularly recently, that are much worth owning. Now, this is the Z2, a successor, obviously, to the Z of last year, a phone we very much liked, and this carries on in the same vein. Very, very powerful, 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, with micro SD up to 64 gig. It is basically a very similar spec to the Galaxy Note 3. So you've got the 1080p screen. It can record 4K video as well, which is something we'd very much expect from Sony given their influence in the 4K market. Aside from that, much of it is similar. There is, you can see the socket for microSD and the USB charging. The waterproof requires that you have those shut if you're going to drop it in the water, so that's worth remembering. The headphone socket, of course, is open and remains so that's all dealt with quite nicely. You can see there the 4K option, and there are a whole set of camera profiles here that you can use to adjust how it shoots. You can see time shift video and AR there and everything like that, so quite handy from that perspective. Of course, it is a 4G phone with frequency coverage for pretty much everything you could hope for. Obviously running Android KitKat. Sony's recently been a lot better with its operating systems, keeping them nice and slimmed down. There's not too much extra mess here from the company. Of course, you do have to contend with its music and movie stores, but that's a small price to pay really, and you don't have to use them. Obviously, you can continue to use the Google services, but if you're a PlayStation user, it actually makes a great deal of sense to use the Sony stores because you will probably have a lot of stuff in that ecosystem that you can share amongst device. Obviously, there are several colours, black, white and purple. Purple looks really good actually. We've done a hands-on with that, so it's worth checking it out. But you can see that this is a pretty responsive phone, as you would hope, for something new and upcoming. 3200 mAh battery is not significantly massive, but it should see you through. And we should give a quick word on the specs. It's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor that's running at 2.3 GHz and it has an Arduino GPU as well.